Give me an H.
H.
Give me an L.
L.
Give me a J.
J.
What does that make?
Hobbylink Japan's
Toy
Tengoku.
And HLJ.
And H. Yes.
Here we are. I'm Ardith.
And I'm Robin.
And we are here with a couple really neat new items that have recently come out on today's episode.
Yes.
So, and we have an exciting edition today. We
Yes,
do.
We always do.
By popular demand.
By popular demand. Because you demanded it.
Flash, flash, flash. Yes, it's our flashing,
rotating stand.
Behold its magnificence.
Because we know you were tired of us turning them around by hand.
I always had to make sure that my fingernails were like trim and tidy when I did that.
So now we have a stand, and now it'll be a lot easier for us.
We sell them.
And we sell them.
Yes,
that's
yes,
right. So, all right.
What have you got?
Well, I'm going to be taking a look at Bandai's D-Arts Terry Bogard.
Oh,
and
boy.
What have you got?
I have Good Smiles, fantastic Racing Miku 2011 version.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yours is bigger than mine.
Yeah, mine is way bigger than yours.
Wow. Well, we'll just have to take him out and let him show his stuff.
I think it will be no contest to my own personal self, but that's just me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
I guess we will.
Let's take a turn around the box.
Hey, let's.
Shall we?
Yes, let's.
Here we go. Here is the box. Wow, this turntable is wanting to turn on its own.
Maybe turn it the other way.
It's alive!
It's alive.
So it's a spiffy box.
Yeah. I like the cement look.
Yeah.
Makes it look like a cement block, like something that guy could go smash and break with his mighty hands.
He could do it too. All right, we have taken a look around. See, this turntable makes it easy.
Yeah, and that way we don't have to like scrape it along the tabletop.
Okay.
On a chalkboard, you know.
Well, now
Looking
let's
for this?
open it up and see what we got. All right, we've got Terry busted out of his box now.
Boy.
And here he is, Terry Bogard of Fatal Fury and King of Fighters.
Yeah.
And here he is. He's really posable.
Yeah.
And he's got some neat accessories, like check out his Joe Yabuki style knapsack here on the back.
I like how they have the one hand permanently attached to the carrying bag.
Right, yeah, and he has several hands too. And the way these hands work is his cuffs. These cuffs are separate, so they kind of hide the joint where the hand goes into the wrist, and you just pop the hands right on.
Yeah.
The bands come off too, but you just put the band back on and then the hand.
So you'd have to be careful to keep track of those bands when you're switching those hands around.
Yeah. So here we go. Even his ponytail is posable.
Just like on real people.
Here we go. Do.
I also like how the foot flexes halfway through.
Yeah, that's a really nice.
That's a nice touch because that'll add some balance and add a little more realism to his extreme poses.
Absolutely. He has 2 extra faces that, there they are.
There they are. A grinning face and a face.
And we also have the convenient stand, what would you call that? Adapter? Stand adapter attachment, which plugs into his hinder. He has a secret panel in the back that just take that right out, put that in, and then put him on probably, I guess a Tamashi stage would work or something. A stand is not included with him, but there's other ones that can work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this little jobby can accommodate them.
Fantastic.
All right, spare ponytail, cool hat with a little Fatal Fury logo on there. The drape of his
the
vest
that's
is really neat.
done.
It's like a leather vest, and the shading on the pants is nice too. On his jeans, and there's his Chuck Taylor tennies.
There's a lot of detail in this figure.
Terry Bogard.
So you can enact your own video game smackdowns
That's
on your
right.
figure shelf.
And more than looking cool standing still, you can put him in action and have nifty effect parts.
Effect parts.
These two will fit together, and then you've got And then you've got the separate ones that you would put on the ground and let him launch into his moves.
Wow.
And let's take a look at those. Okay, we have hooked the two blue parts together, stuck it on his fist, and what do we got? We got the burn knuckle.
Burn knuckle.
Wow.
I would hate to be on the receiving end of that.
Absolutely.
That's pretty awesome.
That's why we're pointing at the camera. Pow, pow. And then it's power geyser time.
Ooh. Wow.
You have him smack the ground, you put that on the ground, boom!
I don't know, could that also be the beef burrito effect part as well?
If you turn it around. It's alive!
You know, one thing that I really like about this figure is the front parts of his feet can be bent.
Yeah,
So that can contribute to slightly more off-balance poses because he can brace himself with his toes, which is, I think that's a really neat feature.
Yep, it's jointed on both feet.
Yeah. Just like real people are. Wow, that's amazing.
The drape of his vest is really nice.
And of course the ponytail is posable. Again, just like on real people.
The stand keeps making sounds.
Wow.
Either that or we've got that little part in the back put in too tight.
That could be. That could be too.
All right. D-Arts Terry Bogard from Bandai.
Well, Terry Bogard was cool and all, but I've got the Racing Miku version 2011 from the nice people at Good Smile. She's the official mascot of the Good Smile racing team. As combined with Team Ukyo, they were the 2011 Super GT 300 Class Series champions.
Oh, man.
And, of course, with Miku as your mascot, how can you go wrong, right? This figure is based on an illustration by Yuichi Murakami. And we're just going to turn the box around here so that you can get a look at the box. Hey, what's the first thing you notice about this box, Ardith?
It's big.
Well, that and there's no viewing window.
Hey, what's with the no viewing window?
Hey, well played, Good Smile. Well played.
And it's taped.
And well, they're all taped, pretty much. But hey, there's no viewing window. We can't see what's inside this gosh darn box, except for the fantastic photos on the outside. So I guess we're just going to have to get inside and have a look.
That's pretty unusual.
Yeah, it is. It is a little... It's sneaky is what it is.
Yeah.
You're so sneaky, Good Smile.
Okay, let's find out if they were sneaky in a good way or sneaky in a bad way.
I bet they're sneaky in a good way.
It's Good Smile. They will be.
They will be. Okay, we opened up that nifty windowless box, and this is what we found inside. And it does make a certain amount of sense because she's not all that picturesque, really, with her twin tails not attached. Yeah, but this makes it a lot easier for them to package her and to pack her safely. As you can see, some assembly is required, but we'll go ahead and get her out of there and get that assembly done. And when we come back, we'll have her all put together and we'll get a good look at her. Okay. After some slightly hair-raising assembly, assembly is rather simple, but it has to be done carefully.
Yeah, it really helps to.
Yeah.
There's instructions that are taped under the bottom of the clamshell, of the clear plastic clamshell.
Yeah.
And each of those two sides has a slightly different shape.
Yeah. It's as you saw, the twin tails come separately, and they are what we refer to as keyed, which is to say each of the plugs that goes into her head is a slightly different shape when viewed head on, and that not only helps you not put the left twin tail on the right side of her head, which is something I actually tried to do until you pointed out I was doing it wrong. It also helps them stay secure, and so here she is. She is this. This is amazing. Look at the airy effect of the twin tails blowing all around her there. It has to be said that that umbrella, as you can see her holding it very carefully in her hand there, you got to be kind of careful with that umbrella because it's really delicately balanced on her hand, in her hand, with her hand just barely holding it. There is a small hole in the base that the tip of the umbrella plugs into, which does help, but you're going to need to be super careful with that. But this is amazing. I love the paint job on this figure. I love the paint job on the hair. I love it when they do this, when they cast part of the hair in a translucent material and then partly paint it, which gives it that kind of glossy, gleaming feeling that you would get from real hair. And I love the way her hair is going all over the place, because I mean, look at the base. It's like she's standing at the side of the racetrack, and there's obviously cars zooming by 10 feet from her.
And when those cars go by, they create just so much wind.
Immense amounts of wind.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, this is incredible. This was beautifully sculpted by Shieri of Nakayaman from Max Factory. And Shieri did a fantastic job. This is wonderful.
And these strands are so fine.
Yeah. That packaging job that they did really was pretty incredible.
It protects the...
It protects it, and it keeps the separate parts safe. And I just think it was a great job. You know, and I gotta say, I really like the outfit she has on. I know it's a race queen outfit. And, you know, there's only so much you can do with a race queen outfit, but the neat thing is, when I first saw this, I looked at it and something in my mind said, hey, that kind of looks like a spacesuit. And then something else in my mind said, hey, she kind of looks like a flight attendant, doesn't she? Like a flight attendant on a space shuttle flight or something. You know, like the stewardesses in 2001, A Space Odyssey, although this is way more stylish than what those ladies were wearing. But this is amazing. I just love this figure. She's pretty fantastic. I mean,
really impressive.
Beautifully painted. Look at the. I mean, I love her shoes. Look at her shoes. Wow. Look at the boots. Those
look
are
at the gradation on the gloves.
Yeah.
It's darker here and then shades up gradually to lighter.
I think that's really similar to her append outfit. If you remember the Miku Hatsune append version, where she's got the kind of gray and black gradient going on in her outfit. This is just an amazing, amazing figure.
The gradient's going on down the sides, down the dark sides of her dress, too.
Yeah, and is there any, I guess there isn't really any happening on her boots there.
No, that looks pretty...
Yeah, pretty solid. Yeah. Well, this is an amazing figure. She's wonderful.
Wow.
I think this is really, really fabulous. If you're a race fan, if you're a Miku Hatsune fan, if you're a fan of Good Smile Racing, if you're a fan of, you know, racing in general, hey, you need a race queen figure for your shelf, right? What better race queen than Miku Hatsune?
And now,
questions
and comments time. Woohoo!
My favorite.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So here we go. Jump right in.
Yes.
F. Batara says, haven't you considered using turntables or rotating platforms when showing the figures?
We have now.
Just for you.
Just for you.
More power, and looking forward to Metal Gear Solid figures coming out.
Yes.
And we'll put them on turntables and go, it'll be great.
It'll be fun.
Woo! Jake Wilson says, I had no idea you guys like Gundam.
Yeah, okay.
Of course we like Gundam.
Of course we do.
I like First Gundam.
I like Gundam Wing.
Shiden is a god. You like Gundam Wing?
Yes, I like Gundam Wing.
You like Gundam X?
Yeah, well, to a point, yeah.
There's another Gundam.
Shaw's counterattack was cool. I liked that
a lot. That was really well done.
I liked that a lot. Yeah.
Yes. You're afraid I'm going to start talking about G Gundam.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of that.
It's awesome. Jake Wilson also asks, are you guys going to be looking at the Kamen Rider Wizard figure arts when it comes out? That is SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Wizard Flame style. And that's going to be coming out February 28th.
February
is the currently planned release date. Okay. So yeah, that would be fun to break out and see if we can pry it away.
We haven't done any Kamen Rider stuff yet, have we? We've done other stuff, but I don't think we've done any Kamen Rider, have we?
What about Kamen Rider Super One?
Oh, I forgot about Kamen Rider Super One. I'm sorry.
That was about a year ago,
That was a while ago.
When he showed us around the warehouse.
That's right. That was fun.
Hey. That time is coming up again.
Hey, so it
Something
is.
to think about. Something to think about. Comment from Al. Our pal Al. Yeah, and Al says, so just wondering, does this mean that the lady figures will be getting equal trouser or equivalent review time as Astron? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Just kidding. Love the fun you two have.
Thank you, Al.
Well, we couldn't do it with her because her umbrella would fall off.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
So, gosh, couldn't do that this time.
Sorry.
But
besides, we try to pretend that this is a family show.
I
always feel guilty about
twisted
that.
family.
Yeah.
Bulgus82 verifies. Talking about the pronunciation of names, how names are Romanized in some of the Gundam series, and in other countries they were pronouncing it the way the Romanization seemed to be spelled rather than the way the katakana says it. And he verifies. Yeah, they pronounce his name Athrun in the English dub and Asuran in the Japanese. And now you know.
And now you know.
Because we haven't seen the English dub.
And knowing is half the battle.
Mushinen says, I like the Athrun figure. I just am kind of disappointed by the actual face itself. I've always pictured Athrun with a more pained expression. She must have seen that, he or she must have seen the doujinshi, I guess. Or, I want to get this as well as the upcoming Kira. I hope they release the rest of the pilots that make up the main antagonists. I would really like one of Nicole playing his piano in his military uniform. Sorry. Derek and Isaac are my favorites too. I'm sorry, I just thought of him with the piano, like in his uniform, and he's kind of, sorry. Sorry, I need more sleep. We know that's
not what you meant.
I need more sleep. I'm sorry. Grargle had switching gears over to Macross. Grargle had a interesting observation, and that was, I still get goosebumps at that point in the Macross opening, where the VF-1J does that forward roll before shooting along the building and the Regalt. There was probably more animation in that little shot than there was in entire later episodes of the show. And that is true.
You are 100% correct.
True. I wish I could remember which episode number this was. Where there's this episode, it may have been the Miss Macross episode maybe, where it's like the cells, they couldn't hold the cells down or something. And they would have a shot, and then one cell would kind of slide. And the faces would go blurb, and sometimes it would kind of bubble up.
I know, and you start screaming at the screen,
like,
stop
what
that!
Kind of quality could...
What are you doing?
I've never seen that in any other animated series.
Oops.
There's been some weird stuff go by, like usually us back in the 80s when a show wasn't quite... The first couple episodes aired, and they weren't quite done with the opening titles yet. That's how crunched they were to get it out. Like Acro Bunch, the opening of maybe the first 2-3 episodes of Acro Bunch. The first part of it was animated, and then they started to show like stills.
Stills, yeah.
And we thought that was the way it was supposed to be. It's like, oh, okay, so it's just not a very animated opening.
And then later episodes were like,
and then suddenly it moved. It's like, oh, neat. And Makibao did that too. Yeah.
Well, nowadays, isn't that less of a problem? Because nowadays most series are produced digitally. Yeah. So they don't have to actually physically move the cells around on a camera stand. But
if you ever want to see what can go wrong with cell animation, check out some of those later episodes of Macross. Especially, I think it may have been the Miss Macross episode. It's just unbelievable that could even get on the air. But we love Macross.
We do.
We love Macross. Love it we may, be blind to its faults we are not. Makes it more fun. Okay. All right. Do you want to say your favorite, our special favorite episode?
Sure.
Favorite comment of the episode? Oh, I need more sleep. Dozo.
Yes. Okay, was it this one here? Yes, I think it was.
It's your favorite.
This one came from, I'm going to try to pronounce your name correctly. Please forgive me if it's wrong. Gerardo Mares. I would say Gerardo, but that's probably not correct. That person says to us, I love Macross and Macross Frontier 2. Can you show the Cheryl with the flag if it is possible? I looked up the Cheryl with the flag figure, and we had a really cute, like a super deformed style of figure with Cheryl with the flag.
Like a little Bon Presto.
Yeah, I think so. And it was like originally like a big beautiful illustration of Cheryl in her uniform, and the uniform is all tattered, and she's got a flag behind her. And I thought I'd seen a figure of that. We don't appear to have carried the actual serious style figure. We had the cute one, but not the serious one.
Is it maybe discontinued?
Yeah, well, the cute one is definitely discontinued, but I looked up discontinued.
Because the way our search engine, people might not realize that the way our search engine works is, if you do a search for things, like in the top search, that'll show you things that are available for order. But if you want to see things that are discontinued, so are not available for order, you need to go to advanced search. Type in what you're looking for, and then select all items. Otherwise, the site will only show you what's available for order. So you need to go to advanced search.
And he goes on, or he or she, they goes on, must say that I like a lot the way you show the figures, the laughs, and the comments. It makes me feel happy. Keep up the good work. Thank you. By the way, do you have some rotative bases for the figure display? Hey, look. Thank you for your comment. That's very kind of you.
This is solar powered, right?
Yes, it is. But we've disabled the solar thing so that Terry can sit there and be unmolested.
I'm glad the laughs make him feel happy. That's
Yeah.
great. I mean, we try to be funny, but
Yeah.
sometimes you're funny. I'm just lame, but
No, you're fine.
but trying hard to think of something funny.
And what's your favorite comment?
Well, it was this one. I had two favorite comments. Can I do it? Because they were both short.
You can do two.
And one was from Bunny100517. And Bunny100517, who I don't know who this is, but I sure wonder, asks, I wonder when Ardith used to blog. I remember when Ardith used to blog about her anisong hobby. Now I got to see the fruit of your labors, and it was awesome. Wow, that was in response to one that was the bit from the International Festival when I sang the sprightly medley of 4 opening themes. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I still had time to continue that blog. Maybe someday I'll be able to do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I know you enjoyed that.
That was
you had
me.
a good time putting that together.
Anime songs and going to the concerts and all. And Liam, I'm going to say this wrong. Liam and or Liam. Now see, we said it one way last time, and then Liam said, no, you said it wrong. So now I'm confused about how we say it. Is it like Linus the Lionhearted, and so it's Liam? Or is it Liam?
I think
like
Liam like Liam Neeson. Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe it's secretly Liam Neeson.
Oh, no.
Maybe Liam Neeson is watching our show.
Are you kidding? Liam the Great is better than Liam Neeson.
I'd be perfectly willing to
Liam the Great is far
Absolutely.
better, because Liam the Great says, I insist there be more anime theme singing in future episodes.
Yay!
Yay! So if you're in Japan and you're really bored, on December 8th, I'm going to be singing the Elgheim opening theme at the Vlomik year-end show that's going to be at Pucci Tableau in Roppongi. Woo! And it's really great except for my part, but I'll go out there and try to sing Elgheim. And then on December, what's the day? December 15th, 1 week later.
1 week later.
A week and a day later, at Shibuya Lantern, Lifehouse Lantern, my friend Marigold-san and I are going to sing the Orgus opening theme together.
Yeah.
And with luck, I will get the piano part down so I can play keyboards along with they run the karaoke.
Playing piano and singing.
Yeah, so if you're really desperate for fun, I'm going to try to sing anime theme songs at those two things. So
that'll be great.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes.
Fun for December.
So that's what we got. Oh, we have one more.
One more
we do.
this Speaking time. Of fun in December.
Yeah, and this is from an unknown individual. This was a message that Ryan got.
Yes.
And Ryan passed this along to us, and this is from an individual who says, for Robin and Ardith of Toy Tengoku. Great show, ladies. Enjoy watching every episode. A question for you both. Well, two questions, really. Number one, do you know if there will be any figures coming out for Battle Angel Alita, as I am a keen collector of them?
There was that set a few years ago where it was a collected volume of the manga that came with like a small, like a Figma size posable figure.
Yeah, I wrote down the scoopage on that. That came out in 2007. It was like almost exactly 5 years ago. It was December 2007. Man, I remember how excited people were about that. I know you were thrilled to get your hands on that.
Because I like that character a lot too.
And that was a figure by Masaki Apsi. And
he does the sculpting for the help me out here.
The Konami does them.
Konami does them.
Busoshinki.
Busoshinki. Thank you.
Yay.
Yes. Busoshinki. Yes.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
That was a really nice. And that was that. Now see, it's Gunnm.
Gunnm. Yeah.
Gunmu.
Gunmu. Gunmu.
Did you know it was Gunmu?
No, I did not.
I learned today. It's actually Ganmu.
Ganmu.
Ganmu is how you pronounce it.
Okay.
I always say Gunmu, but yeah, Ganmu.
Okay.
But Battle Angel Alita is what it's called in other countries, and. Yeah, there was a Marmot doll that came out in 2001.
Right.
There was like two different variations.
I tried to get that and it could not, because I collect anime dolls, couldn't track it down. It was just not available. And if you could find it, it was really, really expensive. That's one of the ones that I'm still kind of keeping an eye out for because it was done so long ago.
Apparently there were two versions. There's the brown-haired version and then there's the black hair with like the
Right. I think one of them actually came with like a white lab coat that she wore over her bodysuit. I'm kind of still keeping an eye out. I hope one of them might turn up at one of the used shops, but I'll keep trying because
the search
that
goes
was
on.
Marmot did some neat stuff.
So those are the only two recent things really as far as figures was the Marmot doll and Shueisha, what came out in the Shueisha set with the jointed figure 5 years ago. maybe in the future, because, you know, James Cameron said he wanted to make a movie about that. Well, then he got real successful with Avatar and got pushback. Currently planned for 2017. So that gives the technology time to crank up and get really, really.
2017?
Of course it will.
Okay, I sure
It has
hope
to
so.
stick around long enough to see this movie. But there should be a lot of really great figures then.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
you know, maybe the industry can get warmed up and get some practice and doing some awesome galley figures. And
So what's the other part of that person's
Well,
question?
that's hidden under this page. Our final question, see, the rest we're saving for next time. But our final question is, and what would you buy each other for a Christmas pressie, for a Christmas present?
I can't tell you that because she's sitting right there.
I got something for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you're going to like it.
Well, I got something for you too.
Oh, yeah? What'd you
I
get?
think you're going to really like it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And you know what? We might just have to give each other our Christmas presents on the next episode.
Yeah, because next episode is going to be our special
Christmas special.
Special Christmas special, absolutely.
Yay.
Okay, well, I will bring in my present for you.
Well, I'll bring in my present for you.
Okay. Well, we will.
Cool.
Well, let's film it now. Okay, we'll have to wait till next week. Dang. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and thank you for the comments.
Thank you for the comments.
Thank you very much, and we appreciate you watching. And we're on YouTube. We're on Hobbylink.tv.
We're on Facebook.
There's also that Facebook page too, where TV's Ryan shoots really awesome photos up close and personal of even more details than you can see here on the video.
Yeah.
That's on Hobbylink's Facebook page. Yeah, so check it out.
Yeah.
Well, so next time's going to be the Christmas episode.
Absolutely. And we'll look forward to seeing you at that point in time.
We'll see you there.
Next time
on Toy Tengoku.